Well, Alex, thanks for having us over today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for coming out here. It's lonely out here on the coast of La Jolla.
I got it. Well, Alex, you've been in the VP contest in San Diego, and your company's getting some great results. I wanted to find out more about the history of Cuba Beverage and what separates you in the marketplace.
Above all, the health and wellness, all natural factor, because we were the first really in the field to come out with an all natural, healthy, good tasting energy beverage. And that's what it is. And I think we stand out from the rest of the pack because we're the only ones with a good tasting, healthy energy beverage. We've seen tremendous jumps in sales here in Southern California since we started participating in the VP contest. Very pleased with the results. And I think, as the contestants have mentioned, the new customers have all commented on how pleased they are they have an alternative to the unhealthy beverages they were serving in their places of business before, particularly the health clubs.
Right.
That some of the contestants have signed up recently.
One of the stories I keep getting over from new customers and what the contestants are telling us is it tastes great, all three flavors. The caffeine-free part of that is strong for branding and sales. And thirdly, it's less expensive than a lot of other types of drinks. And they've been using it and selling it in the soft drink market, in the energy beverage market, and even in the water market, because it just has a great taste and people love it. The name Cuba and some of the branding of that name and what it represents. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, we've always wanted to have and aspired to have a better tasting, better for you, better priced beverage. And the name Cuba, we decided to choose because it was inspired by the healthy Cuban lifestyle, healthy lifestyle in the Caribbean. Cuba was formerly one of the top US tourist destinations prior to the US embargo. And Americans traveled there probably more than they do to Hawaii today. And with the embargo currently in the process of being lifted, it's inevitable that, probably in the very near future we'll see that lifted. People are going to start traveling there again, and Cuba's on people's minds. So we felt that Cuba would be a very good name, and Cuba's a very popular name around the world. And we've focused not only on sales in the US, but one of our strong points has been international sales, and particularly in a down US economy. That's been a key factor because we haven't had to rely solely on the US market, but we've also taken advantage of numerous international markets.
And it's got that sexiness and that Latin flavor, and an excellent job on the packaging, by the way.
Thank you.
I've seen orders coming in, as you have, where contestants have sold it to health clubs, to restaurants, to nightclubs, hotels, and then of course there's the large military account. And I think I have to give my hat off to the military who says, hey, this is a healthy drink for the troops, and we'd rather have this in stores both domestically and worldwide. That's got to be a great account for you.
Yeah, we're very excited. That's potentially one of our largest accounts ever, the military being as large as it is. And you're right, that the military, as well as many other institutions, are looking for healthier alternatives to the beverages that they're currently serving. And I think this goes all the way into our schools. And we're seeing that currently there's a big push to remove soft drinks and energy drinks from public schools. So, I think we've been at the forefront, and I think Cuba's in a very good position to move into those markets.
Good point. How long has the company been in business? And I think you're involved in some other major sponsorships, including one of the awards programs.
Yeah, we've been in business for just over 3 years, and we've sponsored numerous events, from symphony events to even part of the Grammy Awards. So any opportunity we have to be involved in any large events where we can get the brand out there and allow people to try it, we're happy to do it. And we sponsor youth programs, youth sporting events throughout Southern California. We're real big in the surf community, the volleyball community, and you know, I love it, so I'm always going to do it. And I think that the people that have come on board with the company have the same mindset. We're young, we're energetic, and we enjoy a healthy lifestyle.
Well, Alex, thanks for having us over today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for coming out here. It's lonely here on the coast some days.
Good. Well, Alex, you're in week 1 of the VP contest San Diego. The contestants love your product. They're getting great results with it. Can you tell us about what separates Cuba Beverage from other companies in the marketplace, and a little bit about the history of the company?
Sure. I think above all, it's always been the health and wellness factor. You know, we're 100% natural herbal energy juice, and that's really what the consumers are looking for. That's what they're reaching for on the shelves, and we were one of the first in the market.
Yeah, one of the things that I really noticed in the response from people is A, caffeine-free, B, tastes great, all three flavors, and thirdly, the price is a great price for both consumers as well as wholesalers.
It's a good value, Ken, and there are no side effects like there are with many of these other beverages.
Can you expound on that a little bit about some of the side effects that...
What many parents are complaining about these days, schools are complaining about, is the unhealthy drinks that are being served to kids. Those being energy drinks, soft drinks, drinks with high caffeine or sugar content. And a beverage like ours, Cuba Herbal Energy Juice, having all natural ingredients, fruit sugars only, it doesn't have any of the adverse side effects you see in other soft drinks that kids are used to drinking. And the times are changing. People want to drink healthier beverages, and that's really why Cuba is seeing so much success.
Well, I've seen the contestants sell it to health clubs, to different private food stores, restaurants, nightclubs, and then of course there's the account with the military, which I think is going to be one of your biggest accounts ever. A consumable product, so tell me about how long you've been in business, and you know, any other success stories you've had. I remember you told me about the awards banquet that you were one of the featured sponsors.
Yeah, we've been around for just over 3 years, and we participated in you know, various sponsorships and activities. We sponsored the Grammys and participated in some of their awards gift bags 2 years ago. We've been increasing our distribution throughout the United States as well as internationally, and that's really been a key focus, is you know, worldwide distribution. Since you know, it's a big world out there, there's a lot of key markets, and a lot of countries are looking for healthier alternatives, just like we're seeing in the United States.
We've seen the name Cuba have a new meaning nowadays, where it's brought back some of that Latin romance and exotic meaning. How did you decide to use that in branding the product?
Well, Cuba has, you know, for a long time, you know, had very strong relations with the United States prior to the embargo, which you know, I feel strongly that that embargo is going to go away very soon, and I think that Cuba is going to be on people's minds. It is more and more. You hear about Cuba in the news, and it's something that we wanted to take advantage of. Throughout the world, Cuba has a certain sexiness, and I think the all-natural Cuban lifestyle was one of the elements that inspired us to call the brand Cuba.
Good.
And I think it'll only probably increase the awareness of our product and results in increased sales.